Hello, you guys. It is Abigail here, and I want to take an opportunity to personally thank you for participating in the Self-Love is Not Selfish 5-day challenge. And today is day 1, so welcome. Just welcome. I can ramble on about how excited I am for you because this is a program to truly unleash your heart and grant you permission to self-love all over the place. But before we start this program, there's things that it is and things that it is not. And the most important thing I want to cover that this is not is a fix-it type of program. So if you are here thinking that you're going to fix yourself, I'm gonna break that story up right away. This is about loving who you are, not fixing who you are. And it's all perfect. It's all perfect. However, I just want to make that known because a lot of people come to me thinking that they're going to be like fixed or, oh, I'm all better now. And what I really want to share is that this is about growth and self-acceptance. So stick with me, go all the way through it. You will feel better, but there's a difference between fixed and feeling better and then self-love. So we're going to continue to grow that. And I just want to establish this is a self-love program. So I'm here to tell you that who you are is perfect. You are whole and you are complete. There are just things in the way of you accepting that. So we're going to get started. I'm going to check my notes down here because I want to make sure I give you all the best information. And if you haven't noticed, like no makeup, kind of fresh out of the shower, this is self-love. This is self-love, like loving exactly who you are and not needing to perform or be accepted or approved of or validated. We're going to get into that, like you approve of you and nobody else. Like this may not be attractive to you. I don't care. And it's all good. So, all right, so we're going to make this super simple and basic. Most of these days are going to come in 3 steps. I'm calling self-love easy as 1, 2, 3. Okay, so the first, number 1, is to flow right. Now, what I mean is you're going to get out a piece of paper and you can fill it back and front, but it's one piece of paper. And you can write tiny or you can write big, whatever, but you're going to fill this piece of paper with everything negative that you have to say about you, someone else has to say about you, your limiting beliefs, your old disempowering stories about yourself, any outdated identities or any outdated like titles that you've had. So for me, one is athlete. Like I'm not a collegiate athlete anymore. I'm proud of it, but I'm not that anymore. So it's just outdated. It's not bad, wrong, good, anything. Just outdated. So there's that. And then any old accolades that you hang on to, like the glory days of high school about that first touchdown or whatever it may be. By the way, we have men and women in here. So in case you think you're the only male, in case you think that you're the only woman or who, age, but doesn't matter. Self-love, baby. We all love it. We all need it. We all want it. So just in case. Any old disempowering conversations. So for me, I'm going to be real straight up. My disempowering conversation is I'm a piece of shit. It's like I wake up late. Oh, I'm a piece of shit. I missed a bill. Oh, piece of shit. Like it goes on and on and on. And I have to let go of it every single time. Now I have to recognize it. So what is your disempowering conversation that you have? That you might not even like be present to it. You just automatically have it. So I want you to write all of these things and on this piece of paper and just, it might get nasty. You may shed a few tears and some old stuff may come up. Let it come up. We cannot go self-loving until we get present to what's really going on and what the real conversations are. And so I'm gonna repeat myself a few times because I really want to like make this real clear because this part is major work. We are breaking some old stuff up. Okay. Now the the term that I use with my clients a lot is called drain the well. So a water well, right? Like when you need it and you need to replenish and replenish and replenish, you end up draining the well. It gets everything out. Okay. I want you to get everything out. And like the more you write, the more you may be reminded of, or one thought process leads to a chain of thought processes that like, you're like, whoa, I didn't know that was sitting in here. Okay. It's like logged in the back of your memory or whatnot. So write until you are exhausted. You have exhausted that well and there's nothing left and that page is full. And if that page is full and you have nowhere else, just start writing right over it. It doesn't matter. Get it all on that piece of paper, front, back, side to side. You get it yet? I'm being really clear about this again because it is the deepest part of the work and we are going in deep quick. All right, so you guys are doing great and we just have a few more minutes. So I want you to finish that piece of paper, carry it around with you all day today, not to like have it weigh on your heart, but like in case something fresh comes up, you're like, oh, there's another disempowering story or comment or context, jot it down, jot it down, jot it down. And then somewhere at some point today, listen to today's 15-minute fill-up on the Hearts Unleashed podcast. I made it especially for you and for this challenge, okay? So it's called Deconstruction Leads to Reconstruction, and it's exactly what we're doing. We are draining the well on the old stuff, but I spend a lot more time in that episode, like sharing a little bit about me. You guys can get to know me a little bit better, and also just the fact that you are not alone in this process. Like we all go through it in ages and stages, and so, and like you'll do this one and there will be like new growth all the time. We are always growing. I am bringing you 2 years of self-love growth to have you ready and like for me to be ready to serve you and bring this to you. So, sorry, got a little something there. Anyways, so write it all out, take it with you all day, add to it all day. Listen to the 15-minute fill up, see what you discover. That's a little bit more progressive. It kind of takes us through the whole week. However, very effective. And now you can kind of get to see where you're going this week. So identify all of those different disempowering things, jot them down, take it with you, listen to the podcast, and then at night is where the fun stuff happens. So you are going to burn that piece of paper. I know it's super ritualistic, but I want you to maybe reread it to yourself and burn it. Take yourself outside or at the sink. Be safe, please. Please do not sue me by burning your house down, okay? I love you. Don't do that. I want you to be safe. So burn it. Let the whole thing burn every piece, nothing left, and then wash it away. I like to let things like go into the grass, and I'll like rub it into the dirt so that it holds no more physical space anymore. And this is a practice in letting go, okay? And this is big because we hold on to this stuff, those conversations, those belief systems, those names we were called, being degraded. We hold on to it and it weighs us down, and it is one of the biggest things in the way of our self-love. So I want you to get it out of your body onto paper, see it, feel it, touch it, hold it, cry over it, whatever, and then burn it. And announce, whether it be to yourself. I'm a verbal person, if you can't tell. I want you to announce that you are letting it go. And so that's 1, the piece of paper all day. 2, the podcast episode. And 3 is affirm out loud. Affirm your willingness to let go. Affirm your willingness to transform your relationship to yourself. That's what we're doing this week. You are recreating your own relationship to yourself. I am bold. I am complete. I am whole. I'm beautiful. I'm sexy. I'm smart. I'm amazing. I'm a gift in this world. I could not say those things and believe them a couple years back. It's like when you get a compliment and you're like, oh no, you should really know me. Or no, like, oh, you look so good. Like, if only you knew. Or like, if you saw me naked. Or like, whatever, guys. We're getting rid of the negating, like, that you can actually compliment yourself, or you can accept a compliment and you can actually believe it in your heart of hearts. Because I know you want to, but sometimes you don't. We don't. I don't. It's okay. And when you are more accepting of yourself, this stuff like rolls away. I promise. I really promise. And I just promise. I love you. And I love me. Okay. So one last thing. The willingness to transform. I want to be really clear and rigorous about this fact, because there's a difference between changing and transforming. So when people start out to change themselves, that's the fix-it feeling. I told you this is not a fix-it program, right? And so we are going to transform your relationship. You will be unrecognizable, and you will not recognize your relationship that you had. Like that old way, the way that you are starting this program will not be the way that you are finishing this program. So the difference I want to draw between change and transform is changing is a diet. You change your meal times, you change what you eat, you change this, you change that. It's like superficial. And then eventually all of your old patterns come back up and you're eating at midnight and you're like having the extra cookie or whatever. Because we're fixing and changing external things that we are doing instead of transforming from the heart. Transforming our relationship. So when someone wants to lose weight, I don't even transform their relationship to food first. I transform their relationship to their self. So like, why do you want to lose weight? Oh, because I'd feel better. I'd like myself more. I would look better in a bikini or, trunks or whatever. So it's the like yourself more. You signed up for this program to love yourself more and have all the permission to do so and not feel selfish about doing it. There's no changing. Because like changing, if I could like tell you to do a bunch of things, like for me, I have affirmations on my bathroom mirror, like I love me and I'm doing it and I'm amazing and I love money. Like I'm transforming my relationship to money right now. That's where I'm at. We're going to transform relationship to self, and you can talk about it literally applies to everything in your life. You can do it with a significant other. Guys, I could go on because I love you so much. But I want you to get, you are transforming. You are evolving. You are not changing or fixing. So if you're not clear about that, you can actually shoot me an email back and, we could chat it up. So I belong to you this week. So email me back if you have any questions, but I'm going to recap one more time. And if you forget, check the email, the piece of paper, all those disempowering beliefs and everything. Get it out of your body. And then burn it tonight. And then don't forget to listen to the podcast episode. It's great. It's amazing. I love it. I listened to it today and I'm so excited for you to get it. And then affirm your willingness to change. So a couple affirmations, and I want you to speak these out loud, but a couple affirmations so our throat chakra, you have, look up chakras if you want to learn more, but you have 6 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have them tattooed to myself. So you have 6 chakras. Sometimes I think 7. Your throat one is the one that represents change. So you can hold your throat gently and say, I am willing to transform my relationship to myself. I am willing to love myself. I am willing to let go of all of this disempowerment and this self-hate and this self-manipulation and self-sabotage in order to have my fullest life and my fullest self and live it out loud and be the gift that I'm meant to be. You can affirm yourself. And I invite you to, because you need to let yourself know, you need to hear yourself speak your willingness. And the universe is listening. God is listening. Whoever your higher power is, I love you for it. And there is a higher power. And that force is waiting to send you all the love. I could go on. I could go on for days. In fact, I will go on for 5 days with you. Okay, guys? Bless you. Bless you so much. Have a blast with your self-love today. Let go of all that stuff and live the life you love. Live the self that you love. And because it's day one, if you absolutely love this video already and you can think of 10 other people that totally need this available to them, please invite them. This is how we grow. This is how we create a support system of self-love and accountability around us, is by inviting our people, our tribe, to experience this magic for themselves and spread it, okay? So if this speaks to you, if you loved it, if you're so excited, please share this program with the next person, because it is not too late. We're starting it today, and this is the first day of the rest of your life. I love you.